7:34. Welcome to the 7:34. It's a clever name, isn't it? I'm Jason DeRusha, and it's been 9 weeks since my last haircut. It's just like, I don't know, at least it looks like I have hair, which is kind of a nice. You guys like that? That's real nice. All right. Someone on Twitter accused me of getting a haircut yesterday. You guys can't stop accusing people of doing stuff wrong. Did you get a haircut? Just chill out, people. It's all going to be fine. We're all going to be all right. It is Wednesday. Let's get you going with the 7:30 forecast. Kind of a normal day, which will feel like a bummer, I think, compared to yesterday. It was so beautiful, 70 degrees, the high temperature. Going to be really breezy this afternoon, though. Meteorologist Riley O'Connor says we could be up to 20, 25 mile per hour winds. So be on the lookout for that this afternoon. Chilly tonight, down to 47 degrees. Let's talk about this. In the new stay-at-home world, how are you passing the time? We're watching a lot of movies, cooking a lot. A lot of people are playing puzzles. Yeah, are you a puzzle person? Puzzle Warehouse, the largest puzzle distributor in the country. Obviously, it's the Warehouse. Hello. Their sales are up 2,000% compared to the same time last year. Now, one caveat, who was buying puzzles last year? Really? You're 2,000% up from what? 7 nerds buying puzzles? Anyway, they've added 30 employees to help with demand. And I've seen people complaining like the only puzzles left are like absolutely terrible puzzles or, 60-piece puzzles. So we wondered what you're doing to pass the time. Are you doing puzzles? How about old-fashioned board games? We've been doing like a little heads up. We've been playing some heads up, some other games at home as well with the kids. So let us know what you're doing. I need some ideas to get me through this weekend. So keep those coming. Leave a comment on the WCCO Facebook page, and we will read through a couple in a moment. Chris is back for his second day in a row. He passed the test yesterday, so he's back to read your comments again. Governor Tim Walz says he's going to update us today. I think a lot of people wondering, will the state's stay-at-home order be extended, and will it look different than the one we have right now? The existing stay-at-home order expires on Friday. The governor widely expected to extend it through the end of the month. Briefing is set for 2 this afternoon. We'll have it for you on CBSN Minnesota. Minnesota now with more than 1,000 cases of COVID-19. More than half of those people have recovered. Wisconsin really with a lot more cases. 2,500 cases over there. 92 people in Wisconsin have died. Milwaukee, a very densely populated city, and that appears to be the epicenter. The national death toll does continue to climb. It has more than tripled this week to nearly 13,000 people, and the number of New Yorkers who have died from COVID-19 has eclipsed the number who were killed in the 9/11 attacks. Boy, just a stark statistic there. Governor Andrew Cuomo noted that the rate of hospitalizations is slowing, suggesting that social distancing is having an impact. Secretary of State of Minnesota plans on introducing a proposal for election safety today. It would cut down on the number of polling places, so you'd have fewer workers having to come into polling places, letting voters cast ballots by mail. Trying to avoid what happened in Wisconsin yesterday. Voters forced to take those extra precautions if they wanted to cast their ballot. Poll workers in Hudson wearing masks as well, keeping voters a safe distance from each other. They had everybody wash their hands, too, before casting a ballot. Results won't be certified until Monday because so many people voted absentee in Wisconsin, and they had until yesterday to have those ballots postmarked. Minnesotans working on the front lines against COVID-19 will be compensated if they get the virus on the job while wearing masks themselves. Minnesota legislators passed a bill allowing first responders, healthcare, childcare workers to receive workman's compensation if they contract the virus while on the job. U of M bracing for a major financial hit because of COVID-19. Campuses closed, college not making any revenue. They expect to lose up to $315 million. Schools saying they'll lose even more if they can't reopen for summer classes. We learned overnight Grammy Award-winning singer John Prine has died from COVID-19 complications. Just a musical genius, an absolute legend. He was 73 years old. Enhanced jobless benefits are set to come as soon as this week for out-of-work Americans. I know a lot of you have been waiting for this extra $600 payment that Congress approved for unemployed workers. This is part of that more than $2 trillion coronavirus economic relief package. Lots of questions about how it will work. We should find out more today. Stimulus checks for most Americans are expected to go out starting tomorrow. Some Minnesotans are just returning home after spending the winter down south. Our in-laws had to deal with this question. Snowbirds making their way back, should they be worried about bringing COVID-19 with them? CDC doesn't recommend flying if you're at risk for bad COVID-19 outcomes. You know, most snowbirds are senior citizens, so they are in the risk category. Doctor we talked with said driving home brings its own challenges, what with public bathrooms, stopping for gas, maybe needing to stay in a hotel. She recommends that snowbirds self-quarantine for 2 weeks after returning home.
It would be tragic if you greeted your grandchildren or went out in public or went to the grocery store or maybe celebrated Easter and infected someone and they had a very bad outcome.
Doctor also says small gatherings with family you don't live with are really not a good idea right now. It's going to be hard for people with the holidays coming up, but the idea of stay at home isn't that you're hanging out with other local relatives. This evening marks the beginning of Passover, and I've been talking to some of my Jewish friends who are saying things are going to be very different this year. Holiday starts at sundown, goes for 8 days. We've joined them for a Passover Seder dinner before. It's a really cool, beautiful event. This year, a lot of people are going to be doing that over Zoom or FaceTime. Traditions changing because of coronavirus. Synagogues, families planning virtual gatherings to celebrate. Important to still stop and take that celebratory moment. With concerts and sporting events canceled, local musician has found a way to still entertain the crowds. Kat Perkins holding mini curbside concerts. Last night she performed for some friends in Edina. She and her guitar players, Eric and Dave, set up from a safe distance, and that little kiddo rocking out there, performing for neighbors who set up chairs and spread out to watch.
It makes me so happy to see people smiling in this, weird time of our lives, unprecedented, and just having fun.
Kat is donating a portion from every performance to Second Harvest Heartland. Second Harvest doing such great work, trying to feed hungry Minnesotans during all of this. We have more information at WCCO.com/links. All right, hot puzzle talk. Buckle up. Here we go, people. How many pieces do you like to rock? It's time to revisit our talker, Chris, the genius behind the 734. Chris actually created this thing with Brickman back in the day.
Yeah.
Yeah. How about that?
2 years now, almost, right?
Took 2 years, finally.
No, a year.
I mean, there's no way Brickman would have let you be on this thing.
That's true. I tried. Said no.
All right, what are people saying?
Well, speaking of big puzzles, I got to give a shout out to my mom, Tammy.
Okay.
They just finished a 2,000-piece Coca-Cola puzzle.
Whoa, 2,000 pieces?
Yeah.
That's
I know
impressive.
they spent a lot of time doing that.
I bet, yeah, that's really cool.
Michelle said she's a fan of Trivial Pursuit, so they're playing with some other board games.
That's fun. We have like a 90s edition of Trivial Pursuit, I think. I got to bring that out. That's a good idea.
Yeah.
My wife is really good at trivia, though, and can my ego after her?
Competitive.
Yeah, it's tough.
Could cause
She beats
problems
me
at home.
things. Let's be honest, it's fine. It's fine.
And the other digital guy, Eric, said he is fond of cribbage.
Oh, we've been doing a lot of cribbage, too. That's a fun one for the kids.
That's good.
Cribbage, is that a game of, is there any strategy in cribbage, or is it just straight
a
up
little strategy.
minor, very minor strategy?
I don't know.
It's pretty much math. What cards did you get? Go.
You gotta know how to count them out.
You have to know how to count them out.
know.
Yes, that is true. All right, play your puzzles, play your cribbage. Thanks for joining us here on the 734. We will be back here for you tomorrow morning at this same time, same place. Have a great day.